Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Thaco Gaming. I'm Brian, and tonight we are continuing our Tales of the Astral Sea campaign. These are our plucky players. Say hello, plucky players.
Hello, plucky players.
I'm not a plucky player, so I'm not responding.
No, I think he's talking about the audience. I think
he's all the pluck has gone players. Out of them. Maybe we can change that later on.
I'm scared.
So, let's see if we can recap this. The Maiden has put into port, and true to form, you guys have been tracked down by the arch nemesis Hakathlaslim. And he changed his tactics and started to employ mercenaries. Unfortunately, due to happenstance, two of our crew were not able to make it back to the ship before the ship had to leave.
Which means I'm now first officer.
Which means you're on the ship.
I'm first officer. So
while some of you may have seen last week's show where we discussed the fate of the two, some of you haven't. So this is a meanwhile, at least for now. So let's begin. Meanwhile, Tarklu is on the ship as it's blasting off from the port.
Oh, no, we can't leave them. Oh, please, turn back.
The captain notes your fake airs of sympathy as he pilots his craft away.
Well, I got a promotion, haven't I? I'm first officer now.
No, that's fine. Don't want me to be there, Auntie. I get it. When you come crawling back because you need something exploded, I'll be here with the giant neon "I fucking told you so" sign. And on the back, it's going to be like, "I told you so. Lulu."
Oh,
what?
So
I love that you use that word. It was, when I was a child, that was a big word. You had twit and you had twat. And twit was less nasty than twat.
Yes.
Sounds good in the Jersey accent. I'll tell you. Ah, twat.
So, Tarklu, you're on the ship.
Yes.
And you're blasting off. So what are you doing right now?
I'm going. What are my action stations? I've never really been told what my action stations
crew,
are.
You're basically where the captain tells you to go.
Well, where's the captain telling me to go?
Right now, it's batten down everything. Get ready for an emergency exit.
I shall be doing this. Yes.
Excellent.
I'll be battening.
Battening?
Battening, yeah.
Since I don't want to make this roll because, it could presumably go either way, would you mind rolling a d20 for me?
Why am I now worried?
Oh, worried you should be.
7.
The captain raises the alarm as he notices two ships pursuing the Maiden.
How close are they? Are they within cannon range?
Well, you don't have any cannons in the back of the ship.
That was an oversight.
Remember
really,
the design of the ship. It's
essentially it's a galleon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mind you, some used to. Some used to have some in the bows as well. Okay. Mind you, hang on a second. Let me have a quick look. Sorry, I'm looking at the bows, not the stern. That's a bloody silly oversight. Okay, so we need Bob to help us go faster. Oh, dear.
The captain is stomping down on the comms button. Bob, we need to go faster. Much speed, Bob. They're gaining. They're coming to get us, Bob.
Captain, should I go and feed him a can of Red Bull?
I don't think that would be a good idea right about now. Gauze down there.
Oh, that's fine then.
Gaw should be able to
Gaw
handle
can handle
things.
anything. Oh, I'm at peace with the world now. Gaw's sorted that out. That's cool. Again, orders, please, Captain.
Man the cannons just in case we need to use them. If they come up alongside, we'll give them a couple shots to keep them off.
Which side would you like prepared, Captain? Port or starboard?
Get the starboard side first.
Good. Go on the green. Righty-ho, we'll do that. So that's what I'm doing.
Excellent. There we go. I'm going to keep that up. I like keeping that up.
Do you really, love?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Well, you're a light cruiser ship, and these are large Katani vessels. They're large. They're metallic. They're all enclosed. They don't have exposed crew decks.
We do.
Chances are they don't use magic propulsion like you guys do.
Righty-ho. That's interesting.
Not everybody can have a bob.
What sort of propulsion would they be using? Have I got a way of finding out?
Yeah, board one.
Righty-ho.
Right, that's not happening. So, moving along. Moving along, the captain's piloting. Let me see about some pilot maneuvers for him.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
You're entrusting this to Lady Luck, are you?
I am.
Oh, you crazy fool.
And I never put it on his sheet. Give me about 2 seconds. Because I know what it is in my head. I just never transferred it over. Yeah, we'll go.
No, they wouldn't, would they? Oh, mind you, I didn't use anything, did I? Okay. There we go. Piolyting.
Ooh. It's getting closer. He's staying out of their sights for now.
Would it help if I got out and pushed, Captain?
It might. It might.
Start walking out onto the deck.
She holds onto the back of the ship and just starts flying.
Yeah. Could I keep up? Would I be able to?
No, you don't have the same speed
I didn't
class as
think
this.
so. I honestly didn't think so, but what the hell? There's nothing
give me
I can
another
do
D20 roll.
I hate it when he says that.
Yeah, I know. It's putting all the pressure on you.
Oh, for Bod's sake.
Oh, no.
We've stopped, haven't we?
No. You're still going.
Right.
The ship recoils as a blast hits them.
Whereabouts?
Aft section.
Okay. Well, there's no weaponry down there, so we don't need to worry too much.
No,
I'm
there's
not
just
worried
the
captain
engines.
I'm going to have to go down and check on Bob.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go down and check on Bob.
Go down and check on Bob.
All right, it's going to take you a little bit to get down there. And in the meantime, Captain's on the comms. Gaw, give him wings.
Do I hear this?
No. You are now below deck and making your way down to engineering.
So it was a direct communication with engineering.
Yes.
Right. Okay, I'm so screwed. Try and get to somewhere I can hold on, even though I don't know. I need to hold on. But
holding on is a very relative term.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to do that. So right now, Bob is all sugared up on Red Bull.
Dear.
It's not Red Bull. We're not sponsored.
Oh, an unspecified energy drink that that gives people wings. And you hear, you have about 5 seconds to react as you hear the engine start twinning up.
What around me can I hold on to?
Anything, the ship, the hull.
Yeah, but hold on securely.
Supports,
I can
the
wrap my arms around.
rail.
Right, yep, we'll do that. I'll hold on tight.
Oh my God, you've gone to plaid. Or maybe that's just whatever was in your stomach going into your toes.
Either way.
As the ship comes out of it, the captain maneuvers you into an asteroid field.
Oh, not that old trick. I mean, this is Empire Strikes Back. Suddenly the Empire is hiring mercenaries, and we're hiding in an asteroid field.
Well, you are hiding in an asteroid field. You're well away from the planet you were on, which was Toral.
Mm-hmm.
Captain doesn't comms. Looks like we've lost them for now.
Do we have a run silent routine?
You're normally running silent. I mean, it is a Spelljammer ship, so unless the energy is actively being expended, and energy expenditures on the ship really don't cost Bob a whole heck of a lot.
Okay, it's just batten down, turn all the lights off, sort of thing. Don't make a noise. Okay. Well, there's nothing more I can do. I can see about looking at this damage on the stern.
Gaw looks at you and goes, "I got this for now. Why don't you come on out and we can take a look at it?"
Yes. Whatever Gore says, Gore knows best.
God knows best.
He's my mentor.
For those wondering, Gaw.
He's my mentor. I'm only 3.
Ironically, that's almost his IQ.
Be nice.
Gauze.
Yeah.
So as you come out onto the you come up on deck. Gaw has to use ropes to get over the edge. He throws down 2. He makes an athletics roll to get down there. What are you making?
Could you close the thing of Gore, please, so that I can see the ship again?
I just did.
Oh, can I close it? I can close it. Ah, right. Why did I think I couldn't close it? Athletics. Where are we going down, Brian? We're going down trying to get down the steps, or actually over the stern?
Over the stern. You're working from the outside in.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have to go athletics, I think. Hello. That looks different.
You successfully shimmy down the rope. And as you're coming down the rope, you notice that gravity is still pulling you down. It's basic gravitational plane throughout the midsection of the ship.
Okay.
You get down there, and Goss starts working on the outside, examining and everything.
Are those 2?
Fortunately,
Yes.
God does notice, things working a little bit It's not bad out here, but could use a little work. Why don't you give me a...
Please.
Are you helping, hurting?
I'm helping.
You're helping. Okay.
And helping and learning, obviously.
You're helping in the way a 2-year-old
Yes.
helps.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. Yes.
All right. So why don't you hold this flashlight and aim it
Torch, yeah.
exactly at here and don't move it.
Ugh.
No.
Hang
At
on.
here and don't move it.
Hang
Right.
on. Brian,
Yeah?
that was also your command when we were working on my computer. Were you just getting rid of me?
So as you're holding the flashlight, right?
Motherfucker.
So as you're holding the flashlight really steady, why don't you give me a smarts roll to make sure you're not getting distracted?
Give me a second. Look, there's a asteroid. Oh, that's pretty.
No. I need the light over here. Over here.
Gather myself and put the torch back to.
And Gauze working. Goddamn motherfucking. Gauze working
Make careful note
intently
of
on
these things.
patching the hole through the method that he's seen Teak use time and again, which is swearing at it and using super glue.
I am actually going to be
Duct
making a
tape.
mental
duct
note of these incantations. Obviously, it's something you have to do.
It is. Dragons
Yeah.
gotta do what dragons gotta do.
Well, no, apparently this is how you repair things.
And he's
I'm
swearing
learning.
up a storm. You're learning several new colorful words.
Idioms. Rock.
As you come back up, you see the captain. He's at a table behind the piloting chair. And he's looking at the map and everything, trying to figure out the next move.
Okay, can I look at the map?
Of course, you can go up there.
Thank you. Can I look at the map?
Yeah,
please?
you can see the map. It's on the table.
No. I mean on the thingy.
Oh, no.
Actually see it.
No.
Ah, right. Well, could you describe the map to me, please?
It's a map of the system. You're on the farthest most point right now.
Right.
From the planet.
Relatively speaking. Okay.
The captain is talking to himself.
Mm.
And he's going, if we hide out here for a couple days, we can go back, pick up everyone, and everything will be fine. Then we can get the hell out of here.
It occurs to me, Captain, sir, that we have what they're after. Would it not be an idea to secrete what they're after somewhere?
Ew. Can we not use the word secrete? Just FYI?
Somewhere we
good.
consider
Can we
to be
splorch
safe.
the thing?
Somewhere we consider to be safe, which should free us up to get the rest of our thingies.
Yes, but
It's
in the
just a
meantime,
thought.
somebody else could come along and take it. And I'm
That's
not willing
why I
to
said
lose
somewhere
this
safe.
big of a...
Right. Okay. So when are we going back to pick it up?
We'll give it about a day and a half.
Fair enough.
These are
What do you want me
usually
to do in
just
the
slaver
meantime?
raids. They're quick. They hit. They take some people. They go.
Oh, I can't wait for him to know the truth.
The poor captain. What am I talking about? The poor me. Honestly, Brian, it's just a case of, well, what do I do now? I can't launch
Well,
a solo
right
rescue
now,
of
he's
attempt
telling
or
you to go and take care of the
business.
systems, clean out, make sure all the weaponry is working. Because right now, you don't have a weapons officer with Tariq off visiting his clan. It's you, Gaw, Bob.
What
and
could
the
possibly
captain.
go wrong?
What
Well,
indeed?
that's what I'm going to do.
Well, let's find out what could go wrong. Why don't you roll a
dear.
d20?
It's another D20, boys and girls. Oh! Bloody hell.
Pretty good
Things
roll.
look to be going okay and smooth right now. You've lost any Kitani pursuers with your jumps in speed, thanks to Bob. Bob is currently sleeping inside his tank. The sugar
Takes
rush
it out of
tends
him,
to
to be
get to
fair.
him a little bit.
Yeah. Poor Bob.
After about a day and a half, the captain lets you know, okay, we should be okay to go back and take off now. I'm not hearing any chatter about them staying or anything.
Okay. Prepare for the return. I'm
Okay.
assuming he wants me to get...
As you're not going quite at hyper Bob velocity, it's going to take a little bit longer.
That's all right. That can wait.
Okay. You get there about 72 hours after the attack.
What state is the place in?
The place, let's see, did I actually make a planetary map for you guys? No, I just made it mark it. Okay, so the state is the city. There are buildings down. Some are still smoldering. Some of the highest points in the city, the towers, have been blasted in half. The port looks to be okay. There are maybe 3 slips left open, but a couple ships look to be really damaged. You were lucky to get out when you did, simply because, yeah, you didn't stick around and you weren't hit. These guys came in fast, they came in hard, and they were looking for a spelljammer and its crew. It could have been you guys.
Could have been anybody.
It'll be fine.
Okay, so we've got to try and find out what's happened to Retta and Jess.
What are our characters' names?
Teak and Tarek. No, not Tarek. Oh shit. Retta.
No, it's not our character's
That's
name.
not character name.
It's Githyanki something or other. Why can't I remember it? Oh, look, you know what my memory's like, as in non-existent.
What do you mean? You forgot the name of your writer? Like, I didn't think that was allowed for the servants of Tiamat that always get sent to the Githyanki Inn.
Oh man, this is racist.
You're gonna have to be disciplined, and I don't know how that works out with Githyanki, but it's never fun.
This is just sheer racism and slavery. I'm sorry, but it is.
You should send a strongly worded letter
A strongly lettered word.
Yeah, leaded word to Valkith.
Blackith. That's what you're going for, I think.
Blackith. I don't look. VLA. I'm lucky I can spell the goddamn thing and get it semi right.
Yeah, right. Spell it.
VLAAKITH.
Say that again. Do that again.
VLAAKITH.
Oh, I think that might be right, actually.
Yeah. Pronunciation, however.
Pronunciation is
GFL.
No, I forgot it.
Pronunciation of it is
Blackith.
good fucking luck.
Don't you roll your eyes at me, Red? I saw that.
So the captain has pulled the ship into one of the slips against the dock that hasn't been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there are ships recovering from damage they're trying to repair. He pretty much, automatic mooring clamps and everything go down. All right, we gotta go and find stuff. Gaw, you're with me. Yeah, Tarklu, I guess you're coming too. Bob,
Why,
keep an eye on the
thank you
ship.
so much.
Remember, there is a totem pole, and you're looking
God
at
has
dirt.
already become higher than you.
Yeah.
I know my place.
Yeah, there is a totem pole, and you're looking at dirt.
Where does Jess and I fit on the totem pole?
We
You're
don't ask
higher
those
up.
kind of questions.
You're above Gaw. Okay, but you're below the captain.
And obviously
Maybe
below
Bob. There's a ball at the top of the totem pole. You don't know what that is, so that could be Bob.
Bob
have to
trumps
climb up
captain.
higher to find out. Oh, dear.
If you ask T.
It looks very pretty in the trees tonight. Sorry.
All right, so you guys are going out.
Yep.
Where are you guys heading?
I think the first place we need to do is to head for the inn we were all at. Am I remembering that correctly?
No, but you were at a bar.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's go and see if it A, still exists, and B, if we can pick up a scent.
Okay.
Can follow the scent of burnt electronics.
It was the Happy Club down here in the corner. This is just a map.
Mm-hmm. Always useful. Always useful.
The Happy Club. Whereas you recall, you make quite a bit of money performing arm wrestling tricks.
Oh, yes. Please tell me I've left that on the ship.
The money you've won? You won
Yeah.
very little. The captain and Gaw, they won very big.
Because they bet on you.
They bet on you
'Cause
and
they-
against you a couple times.
Because they knew you
Okay.
were a dragon.
Okay, right. No, that makes life
They gave the
slightly
odds
easier.
against you as a very high odds, and people just started handing over money, like 20-1 that you would win.
Well, I'm sure that people have more to be concerned about than that. Let's find out.
Let's. As you go in,
What exists? That's something.
you notice it's a little less crowded than would be. I mean, you're midday, but it's also after a big attack. What do you want to do in there? Do you want to?
Well, we're going to buy a drink to show willing. And then I'm going to speak to the landlord and say, I don't know if you remember me. And I'm so sorry about everything that's happened. I mean, that's
He's
just
cleaning
terrible, isn't
glass.
it? It's just terrible. How can people go around doing stuff like that? Listen, we've lost a couple of friends, and we're trying to find them. They were lost in the attack. One's Gobby Githyanki, and the other one is a halfling with a Napoleon syndrome.
You've just described every halfling that's ever come through those doors.
Yeah, probably.
We're all assholes. It's universal. It's what happens when we claim the race. We're amazing assholes, but we're assholes nonetheless.
Just a moment, please. Just a moment.
Are you okay there, miss?
Yes. So, I don't suppose anybody would have heard what happened to them in this attack. We're a bit worried. That's my captain over there, and that is my mighty mentor.
He's over there at a table talking to some other people.
Okay.
The bartender looks at you and goes, "Lots of people were taken in that raid. You can go
Flash the cash, Brian.
Huh?
Flash the cash.
Okay. He
We can
takes
make
your
it
money.
worth your while. Yep.
He takes your money.
Mhm.
How much are you giving him?
I don't know much about the economy. We haven't really gone into it, have we? That'll be under gear, I'm sure. Yes, it is. Now, I don't know the worth of anything, so I'm going to give him 1 gold.
He picks up your gold piece. Lots of people were taken in the raid.
Add a strip of platinum.
How many people went missing in the raid?
They took about a third of the city. Most of the people are after you. Yeah, they're going to the city hall to see about, loved ones and stuff. There's a running list of people missing and killed.
Well, I doubt our friends would actually be on there because we haven't reported them missing or killed. I suppose we should. I don't know. It's down to whatever my captain says. Have you met him, by the way? He's a lovely bloke. He really
Captain's
is.
over talking to somebody else right now.
And as for Gore, point to Gore, the man's a mentor. He's a genius. Absolute genius. I follow his every move. It's if I can grow up to be anything as good as Gore.
Looks like a kobold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a dragon. I am apparently, according to this group, the lowest of the low. Therefore, why should I look down on a kobold?
Are you telling that to the landlord or?
No. Just explaining my reaction here.
Okay. Excellent. Great. Terrific. What do you want to drink after pocketing your money already?
Have I tried alcohol yet?
Yes. You remember trying alcohol and it gives you that burning feeling that you normally get inside?
Okay,
Doesn't
we'll try some
affect you.
alcohol. I would like an alcohol drink, please.
We're all old enough that just means indigestion.
Yeah. Reflux.
La 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 la.
He pours you a nice little whiskey. It's not top shelf at all.
That's all
Hand
right.
it to
Neither
you.
have I. I have an alcohol drink. I shall look at it. I shall smell it.
You bring it up to your mouth, and the vapors coming off it, you swear you could ignite on fire right then and there.
Oh, it is so tempting. Please, God, don't let me hiccup. Well, knock it back. What's the worst that could happen?
It goes down, and you give a little. Give me a kind of vigor roll. Okay. As it goes down, you feel it just pretty much evaporate because your internal temperature is,
Is a little
molten
bit on
lava.
Yeah. That's all right. That's fine.
You give a little burp and little flame.
Yeah, that's not going to get going away. Right here. Thank you so much,
Honestly,
barkeep.
there's enough weird in the galaxy, in the universe. It's not.
Go over and see what the captain's up to.
All right, the captain's writing something down.
Mm-hmm.
Turns to see you coming over. You have fun with your friend over there?
Sorry, did I make a friend? Who was it?
Uh-huh. Come on. I found out where the infirmary is.
Don't you mean the sick bay?
No, the infirmary.
Right, okay. Little one for the Doctor Who fans there. Let's go. Mother,
If they're
I feel
injured or
sick.
wounded, they'll be hanging out there. The other
They'll be
place you can
hanging?
look is this temple that Lae'zel, I know the character's name,
You got it written down in front of you.
Hard to forget these days.
mentioned going to. I know, right? Just don't give her a big two-handed sword.
The Everburn blade.
That's mine. Anyway, he ushers out, crew in tow. God looking like, Captain? No, we'll come back later.
What is it you need to say, oh great one?
God want make more money.
Oh.
I've
we've
taught
got
him
to.
so well. It's like a little kobold after my own heart.
Well, go. We need to go and get Teak and Lae'zel first.
Yes.
Uh,
Go get big friends. Come back, make more money.
yes, now that we'd like to do. Yes, very much.
Yes.
Take
Can
on
I-
board.
Can I have some this time, please?
I'll give you small cut. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
back to us.
Sorry about that. Internet issues. Welcome to the 21st century.
Try that saying that again. You turned into a robot.
How about this? Can anybody hear me now?
Yes.
What?
Can you hear me now?
She can't hear you, Brian. You can give us your real views. Fall
Jess?
for it. Go on. Fall for
No,
it.
I can hear you. I'm just
Gotcha.
speak.
Yes, of course. So, sorry
Okay,
about that.
good. We're good.
Technical issues. Welcome to the 21st century of
Welcome to Twitch,
darkness.
I mean.
Yeah. So, you guys were going to the infirmary to check to see if Teak and Laz were there.
Yep.
As you go, you go in, you see, people trying to recover their lives, trying to go on as normal. Markets and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the infirmary, and the captain is making a brief inquiry. Are you walking around? Are you?
Yeah, I was just looking at something, actually. I don't have any sort of...
Yeah, none of you are connected right now.
Connected to what?
Foundry.
Oh, are we not?
No.
I'll just refresh it.
That little
Did,
internet blip kind of
Blipped you.
blipped everything.
Okay. I was looking to see if I had some sort of heal where I could go and help. But basically, whilst he's doing that, just offer to help out.
They're very... Thank you. I think we have enough going on right now. Yeah, I see you guys starting to load back in.
Okay.
There you go.
The trouble is, there's not a huge amount for me to do. So I shall go around and talk to the injured.
Okay. Who are you talking to?
The injured?
Okay. Pick one.
That one.
They came out of nowhere. They took my mom and dad.
Oh, my child, I am so sorry.
Since that morning.
I am so sorry. But they're probably with Bod. Bod will look after them. They'll be fine.
He looks at you like, you're not
Bod
my
the
mom.
father.
Go away.
Very well, child. I do not wish to distress you. Dominus ad nauseam. And walk off.
You see somebody with a cast on their leg.
Oh! My poor child, how did this happen?
My building fell down on me during the attack.
Sounds familiar.
Now that was
There was some
unfortunate.
strange techno garbage left under it.
Techno garbage. I'll have
Techno
you.
Techno garbage, you say, sir. What was your address?
I lived near the port. The whole building collapsed.
Is the techno garbage still there? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't been out of there since. Do I look like I could walk there?
Well, it
Legs
looks
in a
like you put
cast.
something.
They're in a wheelchair.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like your leg has been armored. Surely you can you can walk with armor.
What kind of a nurse
you?
are you?
Nurse. Oh, no, I'm not a nurse. Hello. I just like going around talking to sick people.
She talks to herself a
Goes
lot.
away.
Go to the captain.
Look, it's Teek. T-E-E-K. It's not
Apparently,
that complicated. Don't tell me you can only release information to friends, to family. She's practically family. A little halfling. No? How about Gith Yankee? No, Gith Yankee. Gith Yankee. Yankee. Yanki. First part, Gith. No.
Excuse me.
He turns to look at you. Look, they say they don't have a halfling or a Gith in here right now.
I've just been talking to a man in armor, and he says that when a building fell on him, there was a load of technological nonsense.
There's
there.
Technological nonsense all over the place.
Yeah, but isn't teak made of technical nonsense?
I'ma fucking kill you. You just wait.
5% technical nonsense. 25%.
Will it not?
organic.
You just no. That's actually accurate. Never mind.
75% technical bullshit. 25%
It might be an idea.
organic.
It might be an idea to at least go and check this out.
Okay. We
Jinkies,
got this
a clue.
one other place. This temple Laz was talking about. Maybe something.
That's not a bad idea, Captain. Which one would you like to go and sort out first?
Let's go to the temple. It might be
Right. Good. So we're back onto the main story arc. Head towards the temple. What state is it in as we approach?
It's seen some better days.
Okay.
There is a tall cat person. He's got a little monk thing going on with his hair. He's in he's in European monk robes, not
like Brian.
hair.
Just
Here,
that.
I'm just
that
saying.
the little monk thing right about here.
Oh, he's suffering. He's suffering bad.
Somebody's gonna suffer.
No, you still have to cook me dinner later.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm being meowed at.
Yeah, he's wearing monk robes. Not, martial art monk robes. Normal European monk robes.
I'm glad we differentiated that.
It's an RPG. You gotta do that.
Okay.
They're not friars.
Yeah. He's also wearing a large ankh.
Yes.
So, roll me. Let's see.
I can't roll anything at the moment because it's just not linking up.
It's not loading.
I can't get. I get the initial screen where you sign in, and then to go to the thing with the little
You're
anvil
getting the
on top
gray
left.
screen.
Yeah,
She's still loading.
You're still loading.
Okay,
You could
well,
try
if you'd like to
refreshing it if you want.
I just did, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah,
wait
it's
a
going to
second.
take you a little bit.
Might I suggest you roll what you were going to ask me to roll?
Well, it's no fun if I roll it.
Well, I know, but I mean,
You have to be the author of your own demise.
You also got to remember, of course, I can't see what rolled, so you can put me in all sorts of dire straits, and I could have rolled an 18.
Oh my God, rocks fall, you die.
Yeah, man.
No. Retta would be
lot of
very
least you
upset if I
didn't-
killed her mount right now.
At least you didn't drop a building on her.
You got better.
Oh, dear me.
So,
This is interesting. Look at this. It's
all right. So he's wearing an ankh, which you recall Lizelle was also wearing. She wears an ankh too. They're not similar because hers has some techno wizardry baubles attached
oh my
to
god.
it.
Hang on.
Teak made it better.
We have action almost.
Yep, I
96.
see you now.
There we go. I've got the market.
You're in.
Right. Let's
So,
start getting-
roll me.
Hang on. Let me get my
Unless you yourself can
Action.
actively remember,
yeah. Go on.
roll me smarts
Okay, just 2 seconds.
with your
please.
clueless disadvantage.
Oh, very much so. Where are we? Smarts. I don't have.
It's not
Do
in
I?
there.
No, man.
Okay, give me a second.
You don't have to. Don't feel like you have to, Brian.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, roll.
You didn't have to. Seriously, really.
No, it's fine.
Dear.
It's fine. I'm
Yeah,
happy
no,
to
I
do
don't
it.
remember.
Happy to
good.
help. Happy to
I'm sure you are. Yes.
help. Yeah, it looks similar. You just can't remember what god it was for.
Okay.
It's something.
Nudge the captain and say that looks familiar.
Yeah, it's the goddess Isis. It's the same one that Lae'zel worships.
Is that
She's
the
talked to
same?
you about this.
Yeah, but the design looks different, doesn't it?
She
it
gave you a
just
large
me?
book on it.
That's what I'm saying. I remember that, but that's not the same design. I
Okay.
have no idea what it means. Well, it just means that it might not be her sect or whatever it is. All these religious types have. They could have been a schism at some stage. I read about that.
Or he just bought it from a different place.
Or he just bought it from a different place.
It's kind of like how not every Catholic cross looks the same unless you buy it
Or
from
rosary.
the exact same, or rosary, or whatever. It's
Accurate.
about the same thing.
I think I'd better shut up and just follow the captain in.
He walks up. Excuse me, Padre. He's like,
I approve.
I'm Sir Shri Broden. Yes. Can I help you? He looks at all three of you and then looks back at you because, he can do shit like this.
What, looking at people? Oddly, so can I.
Yeah. Oh my. You have a dragon with you.
Where?
That,
What? Me?
pointing at.
Oh, no, I mean,
It's
it
like-
must be gore.
The captain's like, see, some things in the universe can look at things and see through your little disguise deception.
Oh, dear. I've no idea what you're actually saying, but hello.
Right.
Raw.
Huh? Can I help you three? God's like, we're looking for friends. 2 friends. They're big. One has backpack, lots of tentacle things. The other Githyanki. Which
We've come to regard them as people we once met.
Well, I recall your Githyanki friend. We spoke on length.
Oh, where did she go? Was this before the attack? After the attack?
This was before the attack. She was here. She'd just left when the attack started.
Do you know which direction she went in?
I don't know where
Or-
she went to.
Oh, so she didn't say anything. What was she particularly interested in?
We had some spiritual matters to discuss. I'm afraid I really can't break confidence.
No, sorry.
Captain, he says that they had talked about some spiritual stuff, but he can't say what it is because it would break confidence. Look, I got one thing to do in this RPG. I'm going to bloody do it.
Captain looks at you like, thank you. I was here. I heard the whole thing. Whole deal.
Right.
She's just translating.
Oh, God, that sounded like Boris Johnson.
Jesus.
Wouldn't know.
Can count yourself very lucky then.
So they left. The captain's like, so they left, and you didn't see them after the attack? Were they? You don't know if they were injured or.
Were they, in fact, killed? It's all right. You can tell us. We can take the shock.
You're incredibly callous for friends of hers.
I told you. They're people I once met.
You're correct, sir. Yes. They are.
Shri Broden is like, I haven't seen them since the attack. They may have been taken.
By the naughty people who did the attack.
By the Kitani or
We haven't.
those broodkill from that ghastly ship.
Did we see the ghastly ship, or did we think? It
Oh
was
yeah,
just
yeah. You
We
saw the
did.
ghastly ship.
Okay.
And you saw a
That's
bunch
official
of Kitani slave carriers.
I think we should go down and investigate that pile of techno rabble. But okay, because I there are no clues here at the moment. I've got to keep looking around and talking
You're
to
not
people.
asking the right questions.
Did you kidnap our friends?
No. Why would I kidnap your friends? I'm a man.
Okay.
I'm a religious man. I don't.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it?
Yes, we're fucked.
Teak is wholeheartedly embracing the sweet release of death right about now. The only thing that's keeping her going is she's got to share more Cheetos with Bob. Ooh, and they've got some chocolate on their way.
Nice.
All right. The captain tells you to go to the tavern. He'll meet you there later. He's got some things to check out.
Right. I shall
And
go
he
and
sends
listen.
God to keep an eye on you.
I shall go and listen to Scuttlebutt.
I can make a joke here, but I won't.
I feel that's wise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're in the tavern alone, you see your friend that you paid a lot of money to for one
He's not a friend. Is
shot of whiskey, and
Right.
they're really happy to see you again.
No
I'm
kidding.
sure.
I
mean, especially for the shitty whiskey you bought.
I do believe
And
you're
while
round,
that's
Gorp.
happening, we're gonna jump to a meanwhile.
I think you're very wise too, because I haven't got the faintest idea what to do next.
It's okay. It's fine. You're actually doing exactly what you're supposed to.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
Meanwhile, somewhere out in space, in a life raft, zooming in on Lazelle, Teak, and their their freed companion Katrina Sun.
I'm thinking 3PO and R2.
They're drifting through space.
This is boring.
Been at least 2 days since you escaped.
Would you say your name was?
Katrina?
Teak, this is Lazelle.
And the waves.
What are you?
Ooh, that's a bit rude.
I use magic?
Kind of magic. I saw some cool stuff.
I went to sorcery school.
Do you
Which
serve?
school? Oh, sorry.
I don't think you know it.
Just the heads up, I'm kind of an asshole. You can ask Laz. She can confirm. Kind of a dick.
I place a calming hand on Teak.
Oh, God.
How do you
So
know?
Oh. Yes, Laz?
How do you know the goddess?
Just religion.
But you've been marked by her.
I got kind of a mental image to go on a quest. And when I was going on it, the siren, the big nasty ship happened.
Is that how you got caught?
There was combat, there was a fight. What's the date?
Fuck, Laz, do you know?
Hold on a
I
second.
don't pay attention to this shit.
I've been there like a couple months, I think.
What's the date?
I don't know. I didn't come up with an actual calendar for this. Every place has a different calendar.
Brian! I am disappointed in your lack of...
every system has a different calendar because it's all based on rotations around the sun. And every place is different.
But
all right,
that's
I'm
why
just going
you
to
have
give...
star dates.
We don't.
I just give her general Githyanki Astral C dates.
Okay. Whew. I don't know the translation for that. I think I've been there. I was there a long time, at least a season.
And if you can't just divulge, that is understandable. But do you know what quest our goddess sent you on?
I was on the trail of somebody, and I need to check his name again because,
Volk.
well, it's one of those things.
Vandervolk.
Valis Hoon.
Bless you.
Valas, new word, Hune.
I
Brilliant
like that
name.
name.
Brilliant name.
He's a archmage of some kind. Very, very mysterious, but rumor has it he's a necromancer.
Jess has hiccups.
And
Okay.
Necromancer.
yeah, it's not exactly one of those social magic schools. It's not one of the pretty ones.
No.
You can make your own friends.
The hell you say?
Yeah.
Do you know what you were supposed? Were you just to track him, or was there
He
to
was
be
looking
more?
for something called the key.
Wait a minute. Oh,
It's
crap.
supposed to be some kind of large black
What's that?
obelisk typey deal.
No, we just left there. It's bullshit. Everything's made of cold.
No. No, not that place.
What?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna let Laz give a general description of everything in that room because I don't want to.
We have been on a quest of our own. That's why
Quest is
we
the
ended up
quest.
on. That's why we ended up on the siren.
Well,
and our
lots of people end up on the siren. Most people
well,
don't
they
get off.
this Katha Slim was actually looking for
Yeah,
us.
that mind flayer is a nasty piece of work.
He is,
Yeah.
but we as part of our quest to try to stay one step ahead of him, we ended up in a asteroid that housed a city frozen in ice. And
You
in
weren't
that
there
That's
very
city,
long.
unusual.
hmm and within that city was a black obelisk that had the names of the hell dimensions on it.
Yeah, but this key, this one leads to a very particular place. I don't know if it was yours necessarily, but
What were the four names on that they saw? I can't remember.
Avernus, or
You wrote it down.
Avernus.
You did write it down, I remember.
Yeah,
writing it down.
Avernus,
Yeah, that's not the
Hades,
place.
Duvall, Thorn, Apopha, or Aphal. I'm sorry.
Taramphala?
Yes, Paramphala. Thank you.
That's the key he's looking for.
I may or may not have disabled it.
Well, finding the key is fine, but there's also another part of it that they need to find. This thing has been lost for, God, generations, thousands and thousands of years, at least 5 to 10,000 years.
What's it look like?
Some kind of skull.
Mm,
Um,
it's weird.
it's got like crystals in it. It projects a wave onto the obelisk, and they can go to it. Rumor has it that it's a human skull. Rumor has it that it's a Githyanki skull. The skull keeps changing based on whatever race.
Oh,
How very Volon of it.
Man, I hope they have better luck than finding a key than anybody else did.
Well, I don't know. I was just trying to find Hoons because, stop an evil guy from going to an evil place and doing evil things.
That's legit.
Hmm.
That's legit.
I
Look at
lost
Laz.
track of him when I got captured by the siren. The last I heard, he was on some backwater planets trying to find places. Information.
Just look at Laz like, your call.
What?
No, I don't say that. I am looking at Laz
I
like
understand.
your call.
No, I understand. However, she's going.
She's got to roll that shit. Hang on now. Hang on. I wish I was playing a bard.
What?
Hang on, everything's lagging for me.
Sorry, she succeeded on her roll.
I know.
Fine. Be that way. It's fine. Just
I'm
look
going
over
to
it,
take.
Laz.
I'm going to take a good look at her and determine whether or not she's trustworthy enough to be told this information.
Okay.
You're judging by appearances, are you?
No, it's not by appearances. It's
They both worship the same
She
god,
doesn't have
so.
the skill insight, so she has to roll something.
Roll. Perception. Failed. Survival. Failed.
All four
You're
of you
like-
failed.
I know there's a trap here, but fucked if we can find it. Meanwhile, I walk over the motherfucker.
Boom! Found it.
It's there.
It's right here.
You know,
I found the
You know
trap.
what? I am going to use a faith roll, and my faith is to kind of connect myself with her holy energy to see if I can't determine,
Uh-huh.
you know,
All right.
her truthfulness type deal. So
Okay.
let's
no
try.
problem. Let's do it to it.
Not a fucking chance in hell.
To be fair, you're a little tired. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys escaped. You've been stuck in this thing for God knows how long. You've been eating really shitty rations that were in the pod to begin with, that you're pretty sure wasn't designed for humans or humanoids.
Hey, Laz. You
Pot
guys
noodles,
worship
man.
the same god, right? You can prove she worships Isis?
I saw the symbol appear.
What symbol?
Oops. That's good
The
enough
symbol
for me.
above your eye. I try to concentrate where my symbol is supposed to be to see if I can't make it.
Now give me a faith roll.
Teek's gonna be all like, you have the same fucking thing, by the way.
Oh, that's better.
You make the Ankh symbol of circling your eye glow a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, that's special." That
You
Why
have
gotta talk to
something.
me like that?
You had something similar flash before you fought those things on the ship.
okay. All right, that's kind of cool.
That's why you were
I
chosen
never
by
saw
ISIS.
it before, so it's
We
At least it's
found
not
the
bullshit.
skull.
it's kind of like recording your own voice. You never really hear your voice until.
It's a Githyanki skull covered in tirsu.
I'm sorry. What?
Tiramisu.
You have the
We
skull.
We found the skull.
So you have the map,
Yes.
What do we have?
and they're
is it
looking for
3?
the key.
Do we have 3 gems or 4?
You had 5.
Did we?
5? Yeah, we went to. Yeah, we've got 5 of the gems. I think there's 2 or 3 more. So that
6.
way we can complete
There are
the map.
8 more technically,
Oh, good.
But that way we can finish the map and.
as well as when I was on the excuse me, when I was on the siren, I heard them say that they had crystals.
Oh, well, that fucking sucks.
But they didn't have the key, the map.
Oh, yeah, you can't look at the map without a key.
But we have it.
Yeah. It's back on our ship.
They must never get that map.
We know.
Oh, no, we're working on never letting them have it, but it's kind of like why they were looking for a halfling and a person in a cloak.
Oh. Okay. I was a little occupied having my life force drained out of me by that infernal
Well,
ship.
that sounds like a you problem for not paying attention.
Yeah.
Eek.
What? I'm bored. We've been in this fucking thing for 2 days. I'm basically eating sawdust. I don't care anymore.
Hey, T.
Have you tried looking at the control panels?
No. You know what? I'm going to look at the control panels. I think that's a great idea, guys.
Let me see.
Oh man!
This is
Give me
why
an
we're friends.
electronics roll.
Electronics or repair?
Electronics.
Hang on. Everything's really, really laggy for me.
Okay.
So bear with me.
While she's doing that, I look at Katrina. She gets like this when she's hungry. I apologize for her behavior.
Let me have a backpack with some cookies in it.
She looks in one of the packs there and pulls out what looks to be like a Snickers. We have this. I mean, we should probably ration it because we don't know how long we're gonna live. But
If she
Hold on,
eats
hold
Snickers
on.
and calms down, what does that turn
Hold
her
on,
into?
hold on.
okay.
I look at Teak and say, Teak, if you can get this ship functional to be able to get us somewhere other than floating in space, you can have that candy bar.
I love candy bars. Dive into the console. And
Okay.
if Lazelle's giving me one, it's special. She knows what happens when I eat chocolate.
Well,
Oh, God,
right
I'm
now, what you see is you have enough oxygen to last 3 more days.
Ooh.
Hey guys, I have some bad news and some good news. What do you want first?
The bad.
We only have 3 days of oxygen left.
And
Oh, the good too? I'm probably going to eat that chocolate bar here in a few minutes.
Lazelle, do you have
Yep.
do you have survival? No.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Roll me let's see. You don't have there's no actual medicine skill.
Yeah.
Roll me healing. You have all right. Food is okay because most beings can go for a little while without food. Water, however, is a big one that you can't really do.
I'd like to point out that oxygen is kind of high up on that list too.
Yeah, it
Just
usually
saying.
goes 3 minutes for air, 3 days for water,
water.
and 3 weeks for food.
Hang on. Oh, I'm not there. I can't
You
see.
guys-
I'm going.
Yep.
I'm going to look around and see. Do we have drinkable substances?
You would have to ration it highly, like maybe a cup a day.
Mm-hmm.
But you also realize that that's only going to last you maybe a week. Which by such time, your air will run out anyway, so don't worry about it.
So, indulge in a little water. Just like I'm going to eat that chocolate bar. Is there any kind of propulsion on this motherfucker?
It's a life pod. It
Sucks to be you.
boop, boop. It boops around in the astral ocean.
But shouldn't it also have like a emergency signal?
It's got a beacon.
Ooh, I don't know if that's a good idea, though, lads.
It may not be a great idea, but we can't just sit here.
All right, well, that's valid. Even having my energy gobbled down by fucking tentacles is better than, just dying. Yeah, I can get yeah. Let me work on it and see if I can get it going.
Okay. Give me a
While you're
science
doing that-
roll to see if you can suss out the electronics, because it's a different kind of ship than you're used to. That
Oh,
came
sure.
See, I would have thought it would have had propulsion. It would have homed in on the nearest livable planet. Another thing you need to consider.
I'm just.
Here's the
gonna
good news.
manage.
You have at least
Benny.
3 days.
Benny.
Okay. Excellent.
Much better. Yeah, Brian, Foundry is really, really laggy for me. I'm gonna reload it. Any
Okay.
rolls
I
you
won't
need in
ask
the
you to roll
meantime?
until you tell me you've gotten back.
Yeah.
Well, you can get the beacon going again, but it's a limited range beacon. Doesn't have a whole lot of power to it. The other problem is if the siren is still in range. It's a gamble.
We're gonna have to take that gamble. It's not like we have fucking options at this point. Yeah. I'm gonna have to activate it because our alternative is to die.
Okay, you get the beep, beep. There's a little light flashing.
Be like, everybody cross your fingers. And you guys can pray to Isis or anything. I'm gonna.
Actually, I don't know if I can do this, but I have an idea.
I'm just gonna hug this console. What's your idea?
Auntie wants to say something first.
Yes? We can't hear you.
You're muted, Auntie.
When does this take place in relationship to what we've been doing? Is this after what we've been doing? Is it happening at exactly the same time? I mean, you say 3 days. We were away for 3 days. I mean,
They were on the ship at least, I want to say at least 2 days.
right,
Probably
it was at
24 to 48 hours. 4 days, yeah.
God,
prior.
fine. Plus 3 days on
You're
top of that
at-
for their air supply.
You're at attack plus 1.5 day.
Okay.
They're at attack plus 4 days.
Right. So we're actually right. Okay. So it's relative time. Okay.
Yeah.
So now Brian can say suddenly the ship turns up and rescues you, and then
No.
we'll try and make it happen.
No.
Hey, Hey, Cat,
Yes?
can I have that chocolate bar now? I'll share.
Oh,
She
never
takes
trust
out a
that.
knife and she cuts a piece of the chocolate bar off and gives that piece to you.
No, I think there's been a breakdown of communication.
Think about
here.
like this. Would you rather have chocolate bar the entire time you're here or just for the little bit of time?
Laz, please explain me to her.
Pete, just take the piece of chocolate she gave you.
Bullshit. Take the piece. Stop. Thank you.
You're
This is still
welcome.
bullshit. I thanked her.
Yes?
I do not know this is going to work.
Okay.
Would there, being the Astral Sea, would
Mhm.
there be spirits in the area?
I mean, anything's possible, but they mostly hang out, planetoids, bodies of astral bodies, wrecks, things like that.
Lance,
What?
use your mage hand. You could do the thing and give us some propulsion. Would that work?
You're already drifting. You're just floating around.
Yeah, but we
In
can
the
be
current.
getting so much.
This is going to be a long shot, but it's better than doing nothing. I'm going to cast divination.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can't contact any spirits to see if they can't somehow contact Sir Broden about approximately where we are.
Okay.
Like I said, it's probably not going to work.
Hey, you gotta try.
Tika's gonna be sitting next to Laz, mirroring the pose, be like, I hope this shit works. I will do anything to live through this and eat that fucking chocolate bar that bitch won't share with me.
Okay, so.
Sorry.
Okay.
In a voice, out of voice. Remember, we
And-
discussed this.
Oh, that's right. This is not a PowerPoint thing, so I can't pump more PowerPoints into it. Damn.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
This is a freebie that your class gets. As you open yourself up to the magic and supernatural, it in your mind, you see how everything looks around you. You're trying to make sense of things. In your mind, you're on a sand dune in a desert, and you're calling out. And you're calling out more. Nothing's responding. If you want, either of you, you can roll. Whew, boy. You know what? Give me some smart rolls.
You're gonna have to roll it for me, B.
You're restarting still.
Well, no, I've gotten back into the game, but it's taken me a minute even to try to pull my character up.
You're on the great. Oh, okay. All right.
Pete, god damn it! You did good.
I don't know how you sit in this fucking pose for so long, but my hips fucking hurt. Is that normal?
You, in your tranquility, you begin to think about your situation and how the Siren is a ghost pirate ship. They don't normally travel along the established routes. They pop up wherever, whenever, and they disappear.
Is there
You may
navigation?
be in an area of space that's thousands, millions of miles away from any sort of nearest body. A loss
gonna
like a
make-
grain of sand in the desert.
I'm snuggled up to a console because I worship technology.
You know, most thieves, even, road thieves, whatever, they don't travel along the major highways.
No, I get what
And-
you're saying, Paco.
Okay. No, I'm telling this in Teeks.
Oh.
We could run up against a smuggler ship. That's always a possibility. I mean, let's face it, we were on a smuggling ship.
And as you guys are doing that, we're going to jump back in time to attack plus. We'll go
1.
2 days. You're in the
Okay.
tavern.
Yep.
As the captain walks in, he looks down. He looks sullen.
Why, Captain, what is wrong?
Well, they're not in the infirmary.
Sick pay? No.
They're not dead.
That we know of.
Well, they're not among the dead here.
That we know of. Look
You
at
know what?
Gilchrist.
I get the feeling that Auntie just wants our characters dead.
Not at all. I'm just being realistic.
She's looking for a new rider, Retta.
I know.
I would be put
Okay.
out at this.
Unfortunately, I can't hear this, and I'm not going to metagame it. So
Okay.
I'm just stating the bleeding obvious, quite frankly.
So
I'm 3.
I don't want to have to tell Bob that they got taken.
But if they got taken,
Bob's gonna go fucking nuts.
listen. You said that they had a technological power source as opposed to a magic one. Yes?
Kitani are technologically adept. They don't use magic. They prefer to
Right.
rely on science.
So therefore, does their science leave some sort of trail that can be detected?
They can, but they also know this and they cloak for it. It can be compensated for, and if you're on a slave raid, you're not going to want to be tracked before or after it.
Okay, so what we need to do is try and work out the most likely route they would have gone.
Well, the problem then is the siren.
That's the big ghastly ship, yes.
Yeah, I've been
All right.
I've been putting out some feelers and stuff. It's going to take time. And I'm not sure it's that they have all that much time.
We could wait and see where the next raid is and jump in on it and try and find them.
What are we going to... I'm not going to risk the ship against...
A commando raid, Captain.
Those
Gore
commandos...
and me, Gore and I, will launch ourselves at their ship and we'll take out as many as we can to try and find... Or at least do some polite questioning.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Okay. Let's head back to the ship for the night.
Righty-ho.
The
Gets the Bob on
captain
the way.
gets back to the ship. and he goes down into engineering. He gets to tell Bob the bad news. Or the good news, depending on how you look at it.
I feed him. It's going to be bad news.
Bob. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Do we have a picture of Bob for the audience?
We do.
There he is. Oh, bless. Look at him.
Hey, if anybody can make me a better picture for a stoner beholder in a vat.
That's him on wings, if I'm honest with you. Though, to be fair, he should also be glowing at that point.
Yeah.
You know, Bob. Huh. Bob has good stats.
Bob looks at the captain and nah, because Bob doesn't speak common.
Nah, it's not exactly true.
Bob refuses to speak common.
There we
Hang
go.
on a second. Hang on. Speak language. Can I roll that?
Are you down there with the engineering?
Yeah.
You can roll. You can activate your speak language. No problem.
Thank you very much.
You're going to want to put down the Bob pick.
Why?
Got that cost a PowerPoint. That's really.
It does cost a PowerPoint.
That's frustrating.
So you've succeeded. You can translate it.
Yes. What does Bob say?
And you hear, as he goes, blah, 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 you hear Sir Alec Guinness go,
Oh.
no, they are still alive. I am with her.
You want me to do that properly now? Why, no. They are still alive. I am with her.
I'm glad you can do Alec Guinness's voice. I can't.
Oh, no, it's the worst. It's the worst Alec Guinness in the world, apart from Ewan McGregor's.
Yeah. So I'm just going to point out to everyone else that this is about the time when Teak heard that voice on the ship for the first time.
Oh, she looks so happy. I immediately report this to the captain.
Captain already knows. He's got a little translator.
For fuck's sake!
He looks at you like, yeah.
I spent a PowerPoint on that.
Yeah.
Then go take a nap.
Seeing as you have somewhere to take a nap.
Captain's like, yeah, I got that.
Could we not use Bob to track them down? Or at least track Teak down. If they're connected. Give the captain a look.
Oh no. The newbie may have a point, Captain. He has no respect for anyone but himself. Remember that. The problem is, they're so far out of range that there's not much I can do to find them.
Can you give us a general direction? Because if we go in the general direction, we'll end up closer.
One of the tentacles points straight up.
There you go, Captain. That's our course.
Nah.
And that was vomit.
No, that was me flipping you the finger.
Right, okay. Normal services resumed.
What Captain looks at you. Why don't you go and, prepare.
I'll go and take a nap.
Go prepare
PowerPoint.
dinner or something.
I'm going for a nap. I'm getting back that PowerPoint. I'm sorry.
A
but
whole
that's what I'm doing.
PowerPoint.
Yeah, man.
You must
I
be
don't
so
have
exhausted.
that many. I don't have that many, so
You have enough. You're a dragon.
yeah.
You're made of it. PowerPoints.
I'm not. Yeah, I've got 20 magic points and psionics, which I'm guessing speak languages, yet has 10.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
So, waste of a PowerPoint.
Uh-huh.
Git.
But you heard Bob's voice.
Yes, Matt. Yep. Alec Guinness. I approve.
Should be Sean Pertwee.
Ooh.
I can't do Sean Pertwee. I find it very difficult to do his father. This conversation could go very wrong very quickly. I'll shut up.
Anyway, moving along. The maiden takes off.
Going straight up?
The captain's on the comms, and he's like, the next day you hear him just yelling into him, I don't care what it takes. Where the hell is the goddamn ship? Look, you owe me. Find the ship.
Captain's pulling favors for us, Liz.
Yeah, you can tell that the captain is pulling in every favor he's got.
Aww, he misses us.
Down in engineering, Bob is trying to do some kind of Zen thing. It looks really weird because it also looks like the big ball is sleeping. But except for a little hum that's coming from him.
It doesn't clash with the engine noise. It's quite pleasing.
This is attack plus 3 days. And still no sign of them.
I'm sorry, but I think you're seriously fucked.
It's okay. You guys, the ship has not even caught up to the same time frame that the life pod is in.
But when it comes to RPG, I'm definitely not the sharpest tool in the set.
Roll a d20.
My old enemy.
Same though.
On the third day, the captain, at the end of it, the captain gets a call. The siren was spotted in XYZ sector.
Said, yep.
And he starts going over the maps, and he starts plotting out, not knowing how fast the siren can travel. But along the same course that it would take to get there. And he's looking at it, and he's like, they would never use the main pathways, the main spaceways. So he starts looking, and it's a large area.
Well, space is big.
Space is big. Space. There's lots of it.
Yeah, man. You think going down to the chemist down at the shops is a long way, but that's just peanuts of space.
And there's a whole bunch of territory to cover in order to get there.
Do we have any form of shuttle or anything like that?
He's going to go on out to find the siren. That's where everybody was.
Do we have a shuttle on board?
No.
So we can extend the search range? No. Okay. Or at least cover more ground.
He knows the last known reported location of the siren, and that's where he's going.
I think I'm going to go with them.
Why wouldn't you?
You're part of the crew. Of course you will.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
The captain's like, yes, let's get underway.
I'll come too.
Thank you for joining us. Automatic
Invoice in
mooring
post, yes.
clamps. Yeah, you guys are going out. You're going on a trip in your little rocket ship.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Bring snacks.
Um, we're going to jump again back
Yeah,
to the life
That's
pod.
fine. I think you're very wise.
Just so you know, I'm spending a lot of my time meditating, so
Yep.
that way I can keep down the need for food
Oxygen.
and water, oxygen, so that way it can be allocated to Teak.
That's cool.
Well, I'm doing kind of the same. I'm just leaning up against the console and relaxing.
Okay.
I got a little something I'm fiddling
One of
with.
you, and I don't care who, roll me a d20.
I'm fucked.
Riddle.
Yeah, I know. A 2. We're fucked.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, Teak, can you roll me
Yeah.
electronics?
Could you roll me electronics?
Oh, you're still not back?
Yeah. Wow.
It's too laggy for me to actually do things with, so.
All right.
Hello, little dog. And straight away, the jealous cat comes.
According to the instruments, you don't have a lot of oxygen left.
We're running out of O2.
I'm going to actually get
Running
myself,
out of air.
whilst we're traveling, I'm going to get myself a nice tape measure.
Okay.
All right? So when we do find them, I can measure them up for a coffin.
Okay.
All right.
Who says you're going to find them?
I'm hopeful.
See, the nice thing about space,
It's big.
well, no, not only that, but if you're in space, you don't decay.
Oh, that's. Oh, yeah. It's a bit of. Well, would it be a vacuum or would it just be CO2?
You can mummify.
It's a thought. Well, what are their What were their personal wishes?
I wouldn't have shared that with you.
Nope.
No,
Captain would know, though.
maybe.
There we go then.
Bob knows.
Anyway, back onto the ship. Katrina is sitting there. This sucks.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I have been in some shitty situations.
I have a whole lizard planet that worships me.
A whole lizard planet?
Well, I mean, where we were, the ones that had the green crystal. I showed them the beauty of my backpack, and they took the phrase as their religious creed, and now they worship me. I'll never see them again. So sad. I wanted to be worshipped. It would have sounded nice.
How exactly would it? I know I've heard some lizard man languages. That doesn't. She's making small talk because
it's
I'm gonna make you roll vigor.
all right.
I don't think small talk's the best thing at the moment. Oh,
How
There
much
is
water
a-
do we have?
Hmm?
How much water do we have?
Not much. Do you want a
We-
drink?
No, Teak, to give us a little more time. Isn't there something you can do with electrolysis, I believe, to turn some of that water into oxygen?
that is good thinking. That is number one good
She
thinking.
can't quite hear you
science.
over the rumbling that her stomach has just given her.
I applaud that. I really do. Fucking brilliant.
Just kind of stop. Sorry about that. I can see if I can rig a water reclaimer. Well, it'll give me something to work on.
Well, knowing
I'll
that
do
you
just
don't
that.
have your Techno Wizard tools or equipment, it would have to be a pure science device.
We're not talking about that, Brian.
I'm just saying.
Please roll science for me and speak not of the lack of tools, please.
You can hook up a small battery to some wires to get a rudimentary electrolysis machine going. It will split the hydrogen and oxygen atoms of the water molecule apart. It is a temporary fix.
It's all right. I've watched The Martian. I can get this done.
Potatoes and ketchup, all I'm saying.
I've run out of ketchup. I'm gonna dip this potato in Vicodin because no one can stop me.
Mark Watney,
Yeah.
space pirate.
We actually are space pirates, though. Yeah, I'll do that to be like, this will not last long
It will give
at
us
all.
more time.
Since
Wait,
Reddit rolled the last, oh shit, you're not there.
I'll roll again.
Roll again.
Can I Benny the roll?
No.
Okay.
Day
More
4.
You
tears.
want-
More tears. He's pouring more tears out.
The food situation has become a little bit more grim.
I'm
Eat
not-
the halfling. Eat the halfling.
I am not going to eat until I absolutely have to.
Okay.
I need to go to the
Take a
loo now.
level of fatigue.
That's fine.
Same, though. If one level of fatigue, I'll hold out.
Teak has taken a level of fatigue from the other day. And while you two can get plenty of rest,
It's not good rest.
it's not good rest. The air is getting stale. There's no airflow. There's no movement.
I'm attempting meditation with Retta.
Oh, dear God.
Teak meditating beside Lysel. Just be like, oh, technological gods of...
Do you really
something.
worship techno gods? Who do you really worship?
Probably a god of death of some
Think
kind.
about it.
Herself, probably.
I'm sorry, hang on. Oh, Bob. With your divine favor, because you are the best creature in all of the planes of existence, the greatest, most eloquent, with the most treasure, that I am just happy to serve you. It's a tiny little spider on my arm.
It is familiar.
With the tiny little flies we have around the house, yeah, I believe this.
Look, they're gone. Fucking hate fruit flies.
The spiders
will
are
hunt
earning
them
their
down.
keep. They're sending the flies back to hell where they belong.
Destroy the spiders.
No, they're our friends.
No, they're not. They're
They're our
evil. They're the
roommates.
spawn of Satan.
Just kind of lean towards Lae'zel. This meditation thing isn't working out for me. It's nice to just sit here, though. I don't know why you do that. You
For
can
your
tune the dragon out.
meditation, I'm going to roll spirit.
Good, I don't have any.
Oh, you rolled well there,
You
Jess.
rolled well.
Oh, all right, I'll buy that.
As you meditate, you start to drift off into sleep because you're you. And for the briefest of moments, you feel Bob.
Hi, Bob.
We've already established they both talk in their sleep.
And respond in their sleep. Like, Bob, how's Cheetos, Bob? There's no snacks here.
And you hear Bob, only it's not his normal voice. It's
Mm-hmm.
some kind of mental, where are you?
Floating around in bullshit. I've only got like a day left of oxygen. Maybe less. I did rig up this really cool water thing though, so we have a little bit more water. One snack. Snacks. Out of weed.
Lazelle
bring-
Teak is talking
weed.
in her sleep.
I
Snacks and
just
weed.
reach out to kind of calmly soothe her. I'm gonna pump some faith into her because, well,
You're gonna try to heal her?
no, there's nothing to heal. Just giving
She's
her.
sharing her divinity with me.
I'm trying to give her more energy and everything like that. Because if one of us needs to live, it needs to be her.
No.
Okay.
Lazelle's not allowed to die. Teak will destroy worlds.
But that's not my problem. once I
Actual worlds.
Again.
Like actual worlds will die.
That's not my problem if I'm dead.
That's accurate.
It gets away from the whole pacifist thing if you're doing it while she's dead in her name.
She wasn't
you'll
a
be a
pacifist
martyr.
at heart.
You'll
I
be
knew.
a martyr, Retta.
She has a lot of murder in her soul, but she resists, and therefore I must become her conduit of hatred and death. And that's where the relationship stands.
And that's the clip they'll play in the trial in about 3 years' time.
So while you're unconscious there, Teak, you feel an infusion of just basic magic PPE energy.
That's cool.
Bob
Nah.
says
Shouldn't you not?
it's very faint and it's very garbled, so you're only getting like every third word.
Okay.
Blank. Me, accept.
I don't know what you're talking about. Accept what? Yeah, I accept.
That wakes you up and it's like, accept what? Huh?
I accept. Put it. Kind of blink. Damn, I dozed off. That's pretty good rest, though. Just put my head on Lazelle's shoulder. You're comfy.
Somehow, I never think that the Lazelle from BG3 would ever be called comfy.
Comfy.
Just,
Well, she's not technically Lazelle from BG3.
I
she's
know.
not.
I'm just saying, you know,
It's a popular
It's the
name
picture in my
different
head.
circles.
it doesn't jive, doesn't work together.
I heard Bob. I asked for snacks, but he didn't say yes, so no snacks for us.
Wait. Did you imagine? Or did you actually hear Bob?
I don't know. I'm sleeping. It's dreams. Dreams are weird. I wanted snacks. I still want snacks.
Oh, someone's obsessing.
Back on the Maiden, it's been days. You're now fully caught up in the time frame there.
Okay. Getting a little fretful, if I'm honest with you.
The captain is searching the last known coordinates of the siren, trying to find them.
Okay. Go and speak to Bob.
Bob is busy. Bob has no time for you.
Oh, wow. Wow. Right. Okay. I shall just
To be
sit and
fair,
twiddle my
Bob
thumbs.
has no time for you normally, but this time Bob is busy.
Oh
Bob,
well.
To put it this way, Bob has not lit a blunt in over 24 hours.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Okay.
Poor Bob. He feels sober. Lae'zel, so wrong.
The trouble is, this would be
Wait,
this would be a
you have
drop
a
in an
connection
ocean.
to Bob?
See, what about Detect Arcana? Will just the ship just swamp that out?
Detect Arcana would be more visual range.
Okay, thank you.
We have a subscription to Tentacles Plus. Does that count?
There's fuck all I can do. There's nothing I can do.
And oh wait, no. I'll never know the end of Gold Girls.
Lae'zel and Teak, you take an additional fatigue.
Level
roll.
of fatigue, yeah.
I'm 2 of 2 now.
Yep.
I think I am too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Katrina's right there with you. She's fading fast. She
Sensors.
actually looks better than you two.
That's
simply
okay.
because she's endured, from what you surmise, she's endured a lot more hardship. She was on the ship a lot longer. She is that soft like you two.
Soft. When has a Gith Yankee ever been called soft? Except for just now when I said she was comfy.
She's comfy.
There's nothing I can do, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm
Also,
afraid I'm
I
rather
don't
held
know.
hostage to fate on this one.
I could just be dreaming of Bob because
I don't have the skills to do anything that would be of any
You know.
use.
Bob.
Retta, roll me another d20.
Roll high.
Not with a
That was
fucking
so
7.
close.
Not like
That
that.
was so close.
I'm sorry, Jess. we're
That's
dead.
actually
Dude,
the
you're
opposite
fine.
of roll high.
That makes everything all the more interesting, Retta. Let's face it.
Teak,
Oh,
you're unconscious.
this is not very comfortable. Can I get conscious again?
You can move from that pose.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Laz
Unconscious.
repositions your body so that you're more comfortable but unconscious.
Laz, do you do this?
Yeah, of course I'm doing this.
Oh, okay, fine.
Retta, you realize that the air is slowly running out, even with your makeshift electrolysis machine.
Yep.
Teak is already passed out. Give me a vigor roll.
Lae'zel, we never went skinny. Oh, I'm unconscious now.
You're unconscious. You're like
And
out. You're not talking asleep out. You're
Wait a minute.
out.
I'm going to Benny that. Try one more time.
All right.
I'm also, if I may.
Yeah.
Be the fucking worst.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm unconscious. I'm role
I
playing.
would just like to point out a fact that this actually mirrors our rolling in BG3.
Yeah, no, it totally fucking does.
This is exactly how we roll. Really high, really high, really high. What the
It's
fuck?
like, look, for the 7th time, I've rolled 112.
Inspiration 5. Inspiration 1.
1.
Fuck.
So anyway, yeah, Lae'zel's out.
Lae'zel is
thought of her is,
unconscious. She's
The
full
last
out.
thought is her goddess as she passes out.
Is there any way at all that we can broadcast using our, I don't know if it's short range or long range, but the telepathic thing, the electronic telepathic thing that we use?
Oh, the sending.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's
you
too
can
late
keep
now.
trying.
Yeah, we don't
it's
have
a
sending errands
shorter
anymore.
range, but
That's
you
the
can
problem,
keep
but-
trying.
It's not that it's a problem; it's that we're unconscious. We're not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah, yeah,
respond.
yeah. Appreciate that. But if it's just a shame we can't get like a radar blip back using it.
While you're unconscious, Teak, you see Bob again.
Hey, Bob.
And you actually can understand him better now.
Hmm.
Now that you're totally unconscious.
No.
So you wish to be a Jedi?
Be
I
like,
can't
Bob.
help you much longer.
Oh. Okay.
Our connection is growing thinner.
Okay.
There is a way to make it stronger, and I can find you, but you have to accept.
I already accepted. I had that dream. I said I accept. You've never steered me wrong, Bob.
It was the first time.
You accept. This will change things.
I mean, Bob, you know me better than anyone else. Do you understand? I designed my backpack after you. Yes, I accept. I don't know what I'm agreeing to.
Of
But
your
I don't
own
care.
free will, you accept.
I really don't like how you're wording that, Bob.
Bob's
It's a little
gone evil.
specific.
Bob's gone evil.
My own free will, all of that. I don't mind. I agree to whatever. Well, it's not like I have any options here, Bob. I'm dying.
The
So it's like a
captain's
rock
in
in
the
a
chair.
hard place.
Bob is in the room, and you start hearing him yell. Just repeating the same phrase over again. Blah, 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 blah.
He's got something stuck in his throat.
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
see, if I was there, I could translate that for you.
You're on the ship. You're up by the
I
captain.
know. I know.
The
What could
captain
possibly go wrong?
looks at the internal comms, is like, "What, Bob? Bob, what?"
What's he saying?
He's just repeating over and over, "I found her. I found her."
This is excellent news. Well, show us how to get there.
Bob, where? And all of a sudden, all the lights on the consoles and everything just start blinking on and off.
Oh, right.
The captain's like, I'm not driving this.
You
As
guys
the
have
ship
no
just
idea how
starts-
powerful Bob is.
Right, ho. Okay. Well, this seems good. Unless he's high as a kite again.
It's possible.
It is, to be fair.
It's like a 40% chance.
60.
I was going to say, I thought that was a bit mild, yeah.
Could just be watching soaps.
It takes the ship a couple hours from the initial blast off. The captain is clearly not piloting.
No.
This is all under the control of Bob.
He needs a title. Bob the...
Beholder.
Bob the Beholder.
It's Bob the Beholder.
Okay.
Can we
I was
view
trying
it?
to-
Yes, we can. The ship, inside the pod, you hear a faint rumble.
In
My
space.
stomach. It's my stomach. It's fine.
The ship starts vibrating a little bit. Inside the pod, you hear clank, clank.
I'm going to roll a perception roll because, like I said, I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Same.
I think we're too late, Captain.
Or actually, notice. Sorry, notice.
Roll perception so we can all fail as we walk past.
Lazelle, you
Ollie?
perk up when you start hearing clank on the outside. The ship has found a life pod and sent out a grapple. It clanks onto it and starts pulling it in.
I look out the window if I can, or try to, because I'm probably pretty weak at this point.
Tarklu, the captain
Hello,
is
yes.
ordering you, get that thing open. There's
Rip
a
it open.
hatch.
Do my door trick.
Roll me strength.
Yeah, that's right. I've got a door trick.
The door
Door's
trick
open,
works.
Captain.
You rip the handle off the door, and it
And we
comes,
all float off.
and it
into
all
space.
comes off.
Sorry.
Inside, you find 3 unconscious bodies: 1 Githyanki, 1 halfling, and 1 human.
Right. Okay, I know how to bring Teak back. That's just, I don't know, chuck some chocolate under her nose. Bucket of water for
The captain instantly tells
myself.
you get them to sick bay.
I shall get that cheese to sickbay.
Excellent.
Take them to sickbay, connect them up, and everything else like that. And look suspiciously at this newcomer.
She's an unconscious female.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly pretty.
I'll be the judge of that.
Wow, she's gotten cocky.
I'm the first dosifer of this ship.
No, you're not.
Gonna have to
I
put
was.
the dragon in place.
I was. Oh man,
Dragon's
it was
getting too spicy.
my one chance at glory.
Actually, I was alert beforehand. Was I alert when they pulled it out?
You're on the you're in the pod as you hear the clank, and you feel the pod hit something, and then you hear the door get ripped off its hinges. Air seal and all, as fresh air pops in, and you see the magnificent form of your faithful steed standing in the door.
You see, you had to ruin a beautiful moment.
Majestically, she has come to you to rescue and save her master.
Oh, you can fuck right off.
I look up at Lulu. Lulu.
You owe me one. I walk away. They're linked up. They're fine. The Autodoc can look after them.
Must care. She saved us.
I look over at Teak and I weakly shake her.
No, she's dead. We got there too late.
No. I'm going to put a little zap in my cake.
I'm going to fucking sleep. It's all I have left.
No.
I look up and see the dragon. Lulu.
I'm storming out. All right, I'm just storming out.
Lizelle, you see a little, looks like a wrinkle on Teak's forehead.
Oh my god, it's age!
Just a little wrinkle.
I reach out and I gently brush her hair aside.
What are you doing?
It's a wrinkle.
You're not exactly affectionate, so you're freaking me out.
No, you have a new scar.
Oh dear.
I'll take it.
And then I go and look at our companion, Katrina.
She's come. The air is helping her, but she's physically exhausted.
She probably won't awake
until
next time.
I attempt to stand and go, I need to get Teak and Katrina to sickbay.
You're in sickbay, you silly old cow.
And just as that, the captain and everybody just starts ushering you out of the pod.
I thought we were in sickbay. You sold
not
me.
yet. This is from their perspective.
Oh, right. Okay.
And they usher you out of the pod.
Put me in engineering.
And get you both, all 3 of you, to sickbay.
I want to go to engineering.
In
You're
a
going to
moment,
sick bay.
You
I
can't
have
keep me here.
Teak. I
Use the
need
straps,
to check
Brian.
you.
I'm fine.
Teak.
This is fine. I want snacks.
You hear Bob in your head. Let them rest. Let them heal you, my child.
Oh.
All right. Bob says to let you guys heal me.
And I'm going
Captain,
because
you didn't say
I'm
anything
trying to
about that.
push myself.
Hey, Laz. Laz. I'm
Hey,
hearing.
yeah!
Oh, hot
Ooh.
dog.
Bigger. I have given myself some sort of burst of energy to work into action and help.
Lazelle got the good drugs.
Lisa, basically what happened is the fact that when they kind of bring me in, I stumble over to a special drawer with an injection.
Epinephrine.
And I-
Special draw.
Yep, I push it in myself. Before the captain can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I immediately start getting to work on Teak and
All right.
Katrina.
Take away one of your levels of, or 2 of your levels of fatigue for now. But when you crash,
I'm gonna crash hard.
Ouch. fucking cold.
Be like, hey, Laz. Laz.
It's okay, Teak. We're safe
can-
now.
I can hear Bob in my head now.
Put your analyst on danger money,
At this
baby.
point, you just think Teek's hallucinating or insane. Or, yes, normal.
Yeah.
Just, I just gently say that's okay. That's good, Teak. Just concentrate on Bob.
Will you bring me Cheetos?
Don't be an
I look.
enabler,
Is
Red
Gaw
Hat.
in the area? Or actually, is my steed in the area?
No, I've stormed off out.
Your faithful mount is currently not with you.
Fine, I will.
And one of Bob's joints.
The captain
and something
is there.
to drink, please.
He's
Maybe a
getting
sandwich.
Katrina taken care of. He's readying the bed for when you drop unconscious. There's a little space on the counter that he sets Teak on to.
I look at the captain. How long?
You guys were gone for about a week.
We were on the siren. We've disabled it temporarily.
Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Who's your friend? You can tell me later. Tell me later. I'm sure there's a story.
Tell me next session.
She's good.
I'm sure there's a story.
She's also a follower of ISIS.
Do we tell people
You
that there's
people
a
are
new
just starting to pop up all over the fucking place.
ain't natural?
Laz tried teaching me how to meditate.
Uh-huh.
I think I do.
Pat, you're hallucinating.
I look at Teak. With my healing there, I want to assess whether or not she's good to be moved to engineering because I know that's where she's going to heal best.
Okay.
Yeah, then I can get to my creative snack.
She needs bed rest more than anything else.
Okay. Captain, can you get some Cheetos for Teak?
Yeah, we'll get some food for you guys.
You're
lucky Bob led us right to you.
That you can hear, Bob.
You guys were hallucinating an awful lot. The oxygen level was pretty low when we found you.
And I go over and I look over Katrina. Anything that needs immediate attention?
No, she's got an oxygen mask on, and
then with the little bit of my strength, because I know I'm fading fast now that I'm ensured that everybody is okay, I look at the captain and say, "You have 30 seconds to get me to the bed."
Okay, and we go. You time it almost right. You're out by the time your butt touches the bed.
Mm-hmm.
She just
yeah, he's got to lift up your dead man legs and put them on there. You're gone. And that's where we're going to end it for this week.
Yay!
Yay!
Well handled, Brian.
So I want to thank everybody
was
for
fun.
tuning in and remind you we'll be back in 2 weeks' time with more weird stuff. But don't forget, tomorrow we have a podcast. Siobhan, why don't you talk about that?
Oh yeah, live on Twitch. www.twitch blah 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 blah. McFadyan, MacFadyan. That's the Twitch channel. The YouTube channel's Bibble Thruster, which is spelled like it sounds. It's basically it'll be 4 people tomorrow night talking bollocks for a couple of hours.
I'm 1 of 4.
Next time we roleplay, I might have my dentistry done for my lower left jaw. That's next
Hooray!
Saturday. By the way, Brian.
Okay,
something I'm
great.
I plan to do.
So we will see you all then. Have a good night.
Bye.
I hope you enjoyed it.